I said to my mom, I don't need you. These were my last words to her because next day she committed suicide. I think I will never find happiness after that. I don't think I deserve to be happy. I hate you and I hate this gift. Me to my mom and my dad on my 12th birthday. It was a birth card that sang, "Happy birthday to me," their voices recorded. I ripped it up and ran into my bedroom all angsty like a preteen. My parents were broken by it, and I look back on it disgusted by myself. My dad died a year later, and I don't have any actual voice recordings of him that I can find, and I'll regret it every day of my life. I just want to hear him talk to me again, to hear his voice call to me, and now I can't because of my selfishness. I miss him. I'm listening to this as I cry in my bed, thinking about the 2 years I spent thinking, loving, adoring someone who's going to get married to someone else. And I just knew about it 5 minutes ago. I wasted 2 years of taking pictures and putting it on a notebook and writing for him to see someday. Well, we all have had crushes. When my husband of 33 years told me out of the blue that he was leaving and didn't love me anymore, no explanation, I thought we were best friends. And he told me he was pretending to love me. The pain was so great that I thought it wouldn't end. I actually thought of ending my life just to end the pain. Did you seduce him? When I finally mustered up the courage to tell my mom about being sexually molested by a trusted family member for most of my childhood years since I was 5. I was 5, how could I? Never felt more alone in my life. You should be where your dad is. You're just like him. My dad passed in 2006 when I was 8 years old. Couldn't ever talk about him to anyone. Several people in my life have said exactly this to my face. My most painful question I've asked is, "Mom, why do you slap me?" She told me it might be because I looked like my dad. That's 6 years ago. When I try to talk about my past, she tells me nothing happened and that I'm making things up. I have been married to a narc for 23 years. Early on, he was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I took care of him all these years. Now I am legally blind and in a wheelchair. I am 17 years old, have gotten my own apartment, and I'm moving on. I am tired of being cursed and screamed at. Peace for me is right around the corner. I cheer for all of you. I don't want to hurt you, but I will if I must. My boyfriend waking me up in the night because I was literally in his way to get to the living room where he wanted to hang himself and die. He's alive and well today. He managed to get his diploma and has a good job. He's such a wonderful person and I still love him very much after all these years. But it still breaks my heart every time I recall that night. I'm just so glad I managed to talk him out of it. And I know he loves me and already did back in those days. That's why that's the sentence that hit me the most. If he was willing to hurt a person he cared so much for, he was truly desperate. Worst ever, when the doctor called to tell me that they'd done all they could for my mama. The pain was physical and my face hurt like never before or since. The next day was horrible to let her go. I still cry when I think about it all these years later. Pain is so universal, is so ingrained in the human experience, and that's beautiful in and out of itself. I had to rack my brain to answer this question. My life has been long and hard, in a short period of time. When I was about 16, I was helping my mother after her surgery. She has undiagnosed mental issues, and that day she was maniac. She yelled and screamed at me and finally said, "When I take you to school, I want to drive you off the bridge and kill us both." It's been years since I've spoken to my family now for obvious reasons, but pain is universal. She experienced it, as did I, from her actions. It will never leave me, but will always make me stronger. Hello, beautiful people. This is your very own That Familiar Stranger. So this was the first ever video on my channel, and if you're already here, then thank you so much. If you like my content, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more of such upcoming videos. And the idea behind the channel is to bring across anything, any written text that I like and I would want to share with my viewers. So if you have anything, any incident or anything that you want to share, then please write it in the comment section below. I would love to read it out for you. Till then, be humble, be kind. Thank you.